So in my last video, I talked about my 18-mile run. I talked about how I bought these socks here. They are INJINJI, I believe they're called. They were $18, so a little bit expensive, but they were probably one of the greatest investments because on an 18-mile run, I blister like crazy. My feet look disgusting after one of those runs and they hurt. However, these guys, they did the trick. Now, I was kind of weird about them because they are toe socks, and I've never wore toe socks before. However, they did amazing. So I was watching a video today, and there was a great quote. So the quote went, "If you don't make sacrifices for what you want will become the sacrifice." And I believe that to be entirely true with anything in life. Relationships, school, your work, working out, your goals, just in general. If you don't put in the work, make a little bit of sacrifice for things here and there, ultimately what you want it's just not going to happen. So when I was in respiratory school, we've had tons of people that just would not put in the work. They would actually go out on the weekends and party and live it up, and this ended up turning around, biting them in the butt, and they didn't pass school. Same thing goes with working out and all your exercises. So my runs, this week I ran 30 miles. So that's about 4 hours worth of my time. I could be doing a lot of other things within those 4 hours. However, I told myself that I want to run a marathon. It's one of my goals, and I need to sacrifice for it. I'd rather sacrifice sleep, maybe some TV time, whatever. Ultimately though, that's what it's all about. Looking at the gym once again. So I spend probably 1 to 2 hours every single day inside the gym. This does not include running. So I need to go ahead and prioritize my time and make sure that my time management is good. One thing that is great for me is I actually travel to work. So I leave for 6 days and then I have 8 days off. So not everybody has this luxury. So the 6 days that I'm working absolutely suck because I work 12-hour shifts and then I go to the gym. So like I said, I will spend closer to 2 hours at the gym because I go ahead and lift and get my runs in. So with this, we can go back to making sacrifices. So those 2 hours, I could go home, relax, I could be on social media, whatever I want. But no, I kicked my butt into gear and I'm in the gym. So when I'm at the gym, I'm also looking at my social media. I'm trying to promote my things, like making little videos here, making TikToks, whatever. Because I'm trying to basically expand my social media a little bit more. That's why I'm not making respiratory therapy videos anymore, because the respiratory world is so tiny and I wasn't really getting anywhere. Anyway, that topic is for a whole nother video. I'll make a video talking about why I'm switching up my content and all that other good stuff. But for right now, I just want to continue talking about sacrifices. So, one of the biggest sacrifices I made personally was I joined the military. I left my family for 6 months and it sucked. I had a good time, but I was homesick. I thought my wife was gonna my girlfriend at the time, I thought she was going to leave me. There's just a lot of anxiety and worrisome with soldiers just being away from home in general. But anyway, I went to school for free. I actually made about $20,000 while going to school, while other kids go about $70,000 so in debt. I had my wedding paid for. I had so many good experiences from the military. So that was probably the biggest sacrifice that I made for my wife and I. And honestly, it turned out for the best. I'm no longer in the military. I've been out 2 years now, just about. It's hard to believe. But that was a choice that my wife and I kind of looked at, and we decided what would be better if we stayed in the military, got more benefits, or if I got out. So I kind of weighed the pros and cons, and it was the best decision to get out. But I am here to tell you that all those sacrifices you're making, they will be worth it. Yes, it may suck right now. It may not be fun. You may be taking a little bit of time away from your family or anything, but give it a little time. I promise that the sacrifices will pay off. You just gotta keep working, keep putting in the work. This goes with anything. So maybe working out, school, a relationship, anything. Just put in the work and just keep showing up day in and day out. I promise everything will work out.